session we'll be discussing about JK flip-flops and some associated flip-flops and master and slave configuration of flip-flops, followed by how to start state modeling of a sequential circuit. This is what we are going to discuss. So first of all, JK flip-flop is more or less equal to that of your previous flip-flops like D and SR latches, but it has a common clock. Okay, it has a common clock and two inputs are given to an AND gate, two AND gates. It's a 3-input type of AND gate where the third input in both the cases is a clock. It's a common clock. So since it is a common clock, both the inputs are synchronized in fashion, right? Both inputs are synchronized in fashion. The output of this is given to your regular latched circuit, which is made up of NOR gates. Okay, has two outputs, Q and Q dash or Q complement. So coming to the truth table, we have the Q plus 1 state that is available here, which is the next state, next possible state, right? Okay, so where Q is the current output state. Okay, Q is the current output state. It is, but Q complement is not equivalent to Q dash, where it is nothing but T plus 1 state. That means when clock pulse is triggered, what could be the next possible state is the QT plus 1 state, right? So coming to the truth table, it got J and K with two different combinations, or you can consider QJK, where Q is considered to be the output and JK are the inputs. Okay, where clock is the third input, right? So three combinations, 0 0 0, it will yield the next possible state as 0 and 0 0 1. Okay, see why the Q is being considered as input also in this case is where this input is being fed back as input to the first AND gate, right? First AND gate, where the complement is being fed again as an input to the second AND gate. That's the reason Q also is considered to be the input, okay, here. But what do we require is Q of T plus 1 state. That means the next possible time state. Okay, so we have 0 0 1. For 0 0 1 also we have 0th as the next possible combination, 0 1 0. Okay, 0 1 0, where J is considered to be 1. In that case the output is 1. Okay, similarly where J and K both are 1s, we got again 1 as the Q of T plus 1 state or Q of K plus 1 state, where Q is 1 here, rest are all zeros, we got 1 here, and in all the possible combinations we got 0 1 and 0 respectively. So this is the combinational logic for JK flip-flop, right? We have another flip-flop called as toggle flip-flop. The word toggle means what? It goes on and off. Okay, it goes on and off. So the number of possible states in case of toggle flip-flop is basically 4. Okay, basically 2 are the toggle states, either 0 or 1, either 0 or 1. Okay, Q is the possible out state which is being fed to the input. Okay, hence it is also being considered as the input, where T plus 1 is the next possible state. Okay, next possible state. So whenever we have this two combinations as inputs, so we have at the 0 0 combinations we got 0, 0 1 combinations we got 1, and 1 0 combination also we got 1, and 1 1 combinations we got 0. This is more or less equivalent to your XOR logic. Okay, this toggle logic is more or less equivalent to XOR logic. You can see it, XOR logic combination, we have, if two inputs are common, the output would remain 0. Okay, if two inputs are common, the output will remain 0. So even toggle flip-flop will work as a toggling output. That means it will toggle in between two combinations, either 0 or 1. If these two things, if the combination is like this or if the combination is like this, in these two conditions only the output will be 1, else it will be 0, right?